Who's?
Come on in. Come on in now. Auntie Leah is in the house. Yeah. We are kicking it with Auntie Leah. Yeah, let's get it, let's do it, let's go. Come on, let's do it. Nothing better than kicking it with Auntie Leah. Oh yeah. Auntie Leah is in the house. Yeah. We are kicking it with Auntie Leah. Yeah, let's get it, let's do it. Come on in.
Slower.
Yo. Welcome back to Kicking It with Auntie Leah.
No verified time.
We got J9 in the building. We got God TV in the building.
What are we really looking at?
Thank you for
This
coming
is for
back
Kendrick
to
Johnson.
one last showdown.
Let the evidence speak.
Everybody hit the like, share the live.
Let the evidence
Gang
speak.
in the
Roll the footage,
comments.
run it back.
Slow it down, don't cut that.
No time, no date.
How we trust where it's at.
Always full, but they say
y'all.
class in session.
Something ain't right, we applying pressure.
Roll the footage, zoom in.
Who is that?
Blurred faces, missing clips.
Explain that.
Truth don't hide, it come to the light.
Justice coming, yeah, we ready to fight.
All right, it's coming.
Rewind that frame. Same hoe tripping, but the story changed. They stamped the time, but can't verify it. If it's real evidence, why they won't certify it? 109, that's what they claim, but the flow of movement don't match that lane. Third block active, bills ain't ring, so why always moving like a midget swing? Get the body language through the drifting, grooves too loose, no teacher restrictions. Some going in, some doubling back. That instruction time, it's a timeline crack. Now zoom that corner. Who just passed? Why that face look so fast? Ain't no coincidence, that's compression to edit. Either way, something off in the way they present it.
If the truth was simple, it wouldn't feel like
Right
too many gaps in the story that every second matter, every frame got weight. So why we missing pieces in a case?
Come on,
roll the footage, run it back, slow it down, don't cut that. No time, no date. How we trust where it's at. Always full.
Everybody hit the like button, share the live.
Something ain't right, we applying pressure. Let's talk.
They don't like that
not
pressure.
Emotion. Watch the flow, watch the motion. Same kids looping through the same space, but the
We don't
sequence
care.
off. It's a digital trace. If it's continuous, why I feel segmented? Why the movement looks slightly prevented? Like frames missing in between transitions. That's not natural, that's system condition. Now she focused, cafeteria side. Students stood up, all eyes outside. What they see that make them react? Was it lights, was it sirens or something like that? If that's the same day, that's a major
Gang in the
clue. Because
comments.
reactions don't lie like Satanists do. People respond before they can think. So what caused that moment?
Everybody
Causing me think.
share the
You can
live.
blur a face, but the truth still breathe.
You can cut a clip, but the past won't leave.
Every hidden second, every silent
Waiting
frame.
for more people to come in.
Kendrick's name.
Let's go deeper. Doorways and paths. Who entered the gym? Who double back fast? Original claims that nobody follow, but the footage got movement that's hard to swallow. Angles limited, camera don't stretch. Blind spots heavy, that's a major catch. So what happened then? What we don't see? That's the part
they
that
don't
don't
like
want you to piece. Now think timeline.
We don't
not
care,
just
though.
sight. If the day wrong, the whole case light. January 10th or the 11th date, that one detail decide
Hit
the
the
whole
link.
debate.
We
If
don't
it's
like
coaching, why activity spike? If it's the 11th
What's up,
response look
please?
like too many questions, not enough proof, so we standing on facts, demanding the truth. No confirmed timestamps.
I've had
No
it.
full continuous footage.
No complete transparency.
I've had
So
it.
what are we supposed to believe?
Say it with your chest.
Frame by frame, we dissecting clips. Truth don't shake it, stand on its 10. You can spin narrative, twist them tight, but evidence don't fall when you bring it to light. Look at
There's
the
the
energy,
link.
look at the flow. Look at what's missing, they don't wanna show. Look at reactions, natural cues. Those are details that can
put it on
confuse.
Facebook,
We
y'all.
ain't guessing, we analyzing. Every inconsistency rising. Truth gang
we
like
got?
eyes wide
May in the
open.
building.
We don't follow
Shit.
stories, we follow what's
Scenario.
broken.
Yeah.
Let it play, don't hide that. Every frame matter, yeah, we own it.
that.
Don't fold, we stand on that. Justice coming, put your hands on it.
No
that.
footage.
Let it run, no edit.
If it's real,
Then show it, don't credit.
we want truth.
Not a story rehearsed.
All right, guys.
Evidence speak, we breaking that curse.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for coming back to Kicking It with Auntie Leah. We got J9 on the panel.
Yo, welcome.
We got Kai TV on the panel.
Good.
Let's do roll call real quick, guys. Let's do roll call. Let me go back up. We got Ida May. Thank you so much for being here, doll. We got Nicole McKim, LA Chick. Hey, baby. We got May. We got, is it Zalandi? Thank you so much for being here. We have Ramonda Bush, always here. Monty, thank you so much for being here, oh faithful Monty. Terrence Lumpkin is back in the building, oh faithful Gabrielle. Shanaria's in the building. And we have Darlene Lewis Robinson in the building. Thank you all so much for coming back and kicking it with Auntie Leah. We got some trolls in the background, but it's to be expected. What it do? What a day, right?
It's
What a
been
day.
a hell of a day today.
What a hell of a day. What you got to
Take
say?
the what? Take the what and lead the who?
What?
Take the what and lead the who?
Take the what and lead the who? What are you talking about?
Take the what?
What are you talking about, J9?
They come from a movie.
Listen, you got anything to say before we get started?
Not quite just yet, but I'm coming.
What is Gene talking about? I don't know. Anyway, we're not even gonna worry about that right now. But what do you like to say before we get started? Kai TV, you got anything to say before we get started?
I'm still thinking.
Y'all, everybody can't just be careful on this panel today. I guess we could, huh? But today has been one heck of a day. I saw my beautiful family posted, hello, Kavana, on Facebook. You know, being called names again, same old. And everybody and their mother and brother and daddy want to deflect. And guess who's to blame for that? Even though I ain't the one who said it, right? It's always, you provoking that lady, you were doing this, you were doing that. And I'm like, you know, what did I do? You know, prove to me what did I do to cause a situation like this? Because not once have I ever called her out of her name. And don't plan to, because I'm not going to be that classless and I can't be that tasteless. I'm too old for that. See, I'm not 26 or 25. I'm 51 years old. I'm 51 years old. And I know how to be angry, but I don't got to be ghetto angry. And that's what I keep seeing at this situation, right? People don't understand that the bear keeps getting poked. And when I respond, then it's a problem with me. Stop the gaslight. Stop the deflection. I want to know why you keep taking these people money.
Ooh.
Why you keep saying that you have attorneys and legal teams, and I know that you don't. And I know that you don't. Okay? Mr. Kendrick Johnson said, y'all don't want an attorney. Y'all got farther along with the legal process with Jonathan Burrs, the same Jonathan Burrs that we heard about yesterday. So why are we deflecting and telling the world my GoFundMe is for an attorney that does not exist? That answer that question. That's the first question that I would like to know. Because I have your lawsuits. I'm pretty sure everybody can pull them up and they'll see that there is no attorney. Hence the reason why they keep getting dismissed. And when I tried to tell you that you probably should get legal or ask you, because I can't tell you anything, right? Because you're the elder, Mrs. Jackie, right? Ain't that what you told me on the phone? I'm the elder, you do what I say. Guess what? You're about 4 years older than me, and I can't be controlled. I can't be controlled. I mean, especially when it comes to the public, especially when it comes to gaslighting and lying and fundraiser. I ain't the only one. Actually, I'm like I don't know how many people that you have did this way. We watched one video yesterday, and I have been holding this in for so long because I already look like the bad guy. Right? But why is it that you raised $4,500 for a billboard?
Ooh.
And then there's no billboard. And then you come back and say, I need $500 more for a billboard. And then there's no billboard. Then you come back and say, I need donations for a rally. But what happened to the $4,000 or $4,500 plus the $500 for the billboard? You don't have a legal team. There's Jonathan Burris, who is an activist that came down from Ferguson, Missouri. I spoke to him. Do you not believe that I have the receipts? We used to have an open communication line until you just blew up at me one day because I wouldn't keep posting the fundraiser. Basically, I said what I said. I mean, let's talk about it. I mean, I dropped the link, and I'm not here to argue, but you keep wanting to argue before the world instead of talking to me, picking up the phone and talking to me offline, behind scenes. I've been HOEs, I've been AIBITCHs, I've been stupid BITCHs, I've been, y'all, let's find out where her dead daughters are. I've been everything in the book, and every time I clap back a little bit, because I don't want to hear these long, crazy comments. I really ain't clapped back the way that I should have. Because something in me still has some sympathy and empathy for you. But why do you keep doing this to everybody that wants to talk about Kendrick in a sincere way and want to help you get to really want to help you get to justice and not pick out blurry photos and allege and make press releases that's been AI'd and cleared up and saying somebody's dragging Kendrick when clearly the original footage doesn't show that. Why is it rage baiting and then you put it on me? You put it on me. I'm just reading from the file. I ask questions from the file. I post from the file. I read the deposition from the file. I don't put no outrageous stuff out there. I don't care what you try to say and what other people try to say. So I'm going to do you one. Tonight is the final showdown for me. Then I'm going to take a vacation. I'm going to say vacation because if I want to talk about Kendrick Johnson again, I will. Because I've never disparaged Kendrick's name. No defamation nowhere. Period. And the case is public. And another thing I would like to ask, I would like for you to hit the link or just call. You got the number. I would rather for a phone call. I'm too old for this. But when you respond publicly or accuse me publicly, then what am I supposed to do? That was my problem. I should have responded months ago. I should have defended myself months ago. But instead, I just kept my head down and kept working. Allow it to grow, and grow.
Until they start going back and forth on social media.
Right. Because I was trying to stay respectful, and to some extent, I still am. That's why I still haven't called you nothing that you called me. Period. Yes, I asked a question that was in the case file. Okay? Because the public needs to know everything that's in this public file. Because you've been stuck. Because I don't know say who, but I believe it's paid opposition that people that are in your life, that don't mean you no good. And it sure hell wasn't me. Because you never gave me a chance. The only person that gave me a chance was Mr. Johnson. But Jonathan Burris, as soon as I said, well, what about criminal? You keep going after civil rights lawsuits, but what about criminal charges? There's enough evidence for you to get criminal charges. Soon as I said criminal, he cut me off completely. But Mr. Johnson didn't want me to be cut off. So I continued to communicate with Mr. Johnson. And I never spoke to you for months until people started lying to you. People started saying things that I was doing that was incorrect. I would even show you proof that no, I didn't say this. You would tell me people are in your inbox saying that I'm in their inbox begging for money. And I'm like, Miss Jackie, can you send me the screenshot? Because I know I ain't did nothing like that. But no, I don't want to start anything. but little things just to try to make me feel uncomfortable, right? Let's be honest. Let's put it on the floor. I begin to feel uncomfortable crying every night because I wanted to help you so bad, but you was standoffish from the get-go, which you eventually admitted that's what it was. You never liked me, you never trust me, but you didn't even know me. You never gave me a chance. You would pick on me. Lord, I gotta go. Here I am. Y'all know, Auntie. I get very emotional.
Let me take over.
Yeah, take over. Because I get very emotional because I'm getting lied on. Go ahead. Oops. Go ahead, take over. Thank you,
I'm trying to see what's going on in this chat.
Thank you. I don't care about the people because they all they're anyway, thank you, LA Chick. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, baby. You always come through for me and make me feel better.
And I feel like, well, I know that it's deeper than what you are trying to put out there, the narrative that you're trying to put out there to your people. Because at the end of the day, everything that has been brought to you, we have debunked with evidence. And I feel like it's just a maneuver what you're doing to try to get your crowd to unfriend, unfollow, and feel some type of way towards this. Because at the end of the day, you don't never produce no proof of what people saying. And if you did, we can go back and debunk it. Everything we do, we recording it. It's all on the lives. Right. So if somebody bring you something that we said, we can just go back to the live, watch the whole live, or tell them what time stamp it was. We can go get that clip and come and show it to you.
Yeah, most definitely can. And I hate this so bad, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm tired, man, because it's just ridiculous, man. I'm too old for this. And in my opinion, she's too old. She's older than me, right? She's older than me, but
we all grown.
I feel like an obligation to just tell the truth. I mean, if you look at the court documents, there's no attorney, there's no legal fees. I mean, there are no legal fees. All of the cases are filed by them, and Jonathan Burris, he types them up, which is probably the reason why they keep getting dismissed. I begged you guys to get attorneys. Nope. No attorney. But this is what you're telling the public. This is what you're telling the public. So it is what it is.
I wanna tell all the trolls and her people that like to talk about this on our platform.
Mm-hmm.
I got plenty of evidence that some of our own members, some of my own friends outside of the Truth Gang have donated plenty of money to the KJ Foundation. This facts now. This is fact.
I've donated, so.
So when y'all say somebody isn't for them and we going against them and stuff like that, who's gonna do that while supporting and giving them money at the same time? That doesn't make sense. Something had to transpire for that confusion to get into play, because at the end of the day, we all were supporting her.
Mm-hmm.
We all have donated some type of way, one another, to her. So if it was just we were doing this and doing this, we would have never did all the else. We would just be on these live right here talking, supposedly getting all this type of money. That's what it would be. It wouldn't have been no donations.
Who is Let Me See? They say Erica is the real money hungry motherfucker, right?
That's fact.
Absolutely. But I'm letting something that's real crazy going on in the chat. And I'm gonna ask you to respectfully to stop it for now, because it's throwing me off. It's throwing me for a loop. So for now, I'm asking the two members that are going back and forth to respectfully cease for a minute until we're able to get back to the chat and to see what's going on. If y'all can do that for me, I really would appreciate that. So
wait till after the live, and y'all know we're gonna go to our place and we're gonna see what's going on.
Right. Okay. So Kai TV, do you have anything?
Yes, I have something.
Okay. Well, let me respond to Coco. Coco, I did answer this the other day on the live, and I explained to you guys how important it was. Not home life, because that's not really what, that is not what the status was, home life. Okay.
And the part about you saying so close to Mother's Day, this been going on for the past 2 weeks. This conversation been going on for the past 2 weeks.
And it's been twisted because not once did I say that Miss Jackie didn't raise Kendrick. Where did I say that? I need somebody to help me to understand where in the world did y'all get that from? I mean, when I say that you guys will take anything and twist it without proof and verification and just take it for it like it's diamonds and gold. Because not once did I say anything about home life or anything about Miss Jackie not raising her kids. I need y'all to show me proof of that. Anybody else?
Yeah, I need you to cut the music right quick.
All right.
Cut the beat.
Y'all watch this. Watch this shit.
No Limit Studio.
Yeah. Can I speak to P?
P ain't here.
Hey, yo, tell them Pastor Troy and them down South Georgia boys said, since everybody think they soldiers, then what's up? We'll go to war.
But the ones that be on here being two-faced then, thinking because they go back over there and tell this and tell that, I said what I said, honey. That's why I come on live. I ain't scared of nobody. I ain't scared of them people over there. You real mad because you can't control this narrative over here.
Well, all I have to say is no. You're real mad because you can't control the narrative that comes out of the file. I'm trying to release all of it so everybody in this whole world can make their own decision and maybe find something that somebody missed. But you're angry because I won't allow you to control what I release and what I don't. You don't want me to release anything that may question anything towards you, which I don't even like to do that. But that's not what an investigator does. They go through every piece of information, release it, we investigate it together, just for the world to see. This is me, okay? I was talking about other people. I was talking about other people that died, all right? I saw a mother that has been suffering for 13 years. And I said, well, maybe we can help find something to assist you. No. Mr. Johnson, yes. Mr. Johnson will call multiple times a day. Hey, Leah, do you find anything good? Anything in the paperwork? Oh, that was a good thing you found. We would laugh and kick it. We getting close. Yeah, we getting close. You find anything in the footage? No, not yet, Mr. Johnson. So much of it, Mr. Johnson. And all of a sudden, I don't know what it was that you didn't want me to release because you didn't really articulate that with me, right? You wouldn't I know I wouldn't continue to post the GoFundMe because that's not what my platform was about. I'm not about raising money for people. I'm about trying to find the evidence for truth to get to you so you can use in the court of law, which you have received it from me. Several pieces. And I said nothing. And I charged nothing. I charged nothing. Okay? So, but instead, you make this big old fiasco about AI photos and AI songs after Jay made your authentic. Tell them about your song.
The song was all me. Like, I don't know.
Where's the song? I can't even find it.
I just feel like those are just excuses. Anything that can push a narrative out there to claim you dislike it,
Nicole, because it's my channel. It's my channel, Miss Nicole. I'm on that time. And it's still not a disrespectful time. It's a truth time. It's a truth time.
I just don't understand. I'm not gonna lie, I just don't understand why people come on this platform and do that.
Like, if y'all don't want to be over here, stay from over here.
Yeah,
exactly.
And y'all don't do that when this lady's supposed to be wanting justice for her son. Mm-hmm. She come on the platform and do all the extra stuff, and y'all say nothing.
Oh, it's okay. She's grieving.
Keep that junk from over here, bro. If y'all is not gonna be equal on both sides, bro, keep that junk over there.
Exactly. Because contrary to what you all believe, we don't go over there. I don't know why people think that we on fake pages. I ain't got time for a fake page. I'm not even that petty to be on it. I can say it with my chest. Here's the link. I don't have to be on a fake page. I can't go to Jackie's page. She blocked me. Or I would have hit the link. Or we can have a phone call. That's the adult way to do it. I'm not no spring chicken. I'm not young. I'm 50. I'm about to be 52 years old. I know how to conversate with somebody. And it took me months to respond to all the BS. So I don't want to hear the gaslighting. Why you on that time? Baby, put yourself in my shoes. You would have been on that time 3 months ago. You would have been on the time that the very first live she went and called you out your name. You would have been on that time. Take it from me. I know it. Because I kept holding people back. Every day. No. We can't do that. We can't. Guys, was I holding y'all back?
Yeah.
Dramatically. There was times I wanted to explode, and everybody know how I am.
Don't do that. Don't do that. So please do not ask me why am I on that time today.
Nicole,
okay?
Nicole,
you should ask her why she was on that time the very first time she went live and called us out of our name, brought up his past record months ago, calling me all kind of names. That's when you should have asked, Miss Jackie, why are you on that time? See, people like you enable her. Why you trying to flip it on me? Like, I don't need to be enabled. Enabled what? All I'm doing is posting videos all day of footage for y'all to comb through to see if y'all can see something that the investigators didn't see, or the Johnsons maybe couldn't see, or maybe it jogged the memory of one of the students. No, it was a whole plot to shut my platform down. And y'all too crazy to ask why. But that ain't my problem no more.
Kyle,
that ain't my problem no more.
Nicole, when we talk about me and you.
Listen, that ain't my problem no more.
What you mean with what you mean?
I'm trying to see if she talk about me and you.
Nicole, clarify what you talking about in the chat now. Before because I've been firing up on people all day. I don't want to have
Nicole gone because you don't come on my platform. Like my platform is my house. So you don't get to come into my house and continue to disrespect me, because if we was in person, it'd have been on site. But since we're not in person, it's virtual. This is a virtual on site, so I had to ban her. This is a virtual on site. Gave you a chance. You didn't want to hear it. Goodbye. Anyway, let's keep going.
But somebody got her. Somebody got her ass over here.
I did.
She did. B tips. You asking how about the case though, and you said the only thing left to do at this point is find evidence to prove what happened. Who did it? Well. We gonna let y'all go over there with Erica to figure out everything else. Since she the lead investigator.
I'm like too disrespected. I would love to continue if she just would have kept my name out of her mouth. I just would have worked silently, basically, and just like I was doing. Release her, but like I said, it was certain things that she probably didn't want released. So it made her explode again. But you can't pick and choose. You cannot pick and choose. And I will say this. This is not the first time. I'm going to show a video where you'll see it's happened multiple times. And I don't care if you don't like it. Ash is white and I'm not racist. And I told you guys yesterday, if you racist, what? This is not the platform for you. And that's the wrong daggone. And that's the wrong video. So I got to find it so y'all keep talking.
And then while she finding that video, I honestly don't think that Miss Jack had no issue with none of the songs that were being made, because the video that we about to watch, this person that created this documentary, there was a girl way back then that made song about KJ, and there was no problem. So why all of a sudden it's a problem now?
Just like I made one six years ago, and she praised me for it.
But for some reason, she got mad at you this time. Why? Just tell the truth. What she said. Everybody heard her, but people have selective hearing. She's mad because Jay is on my panel. She doesn't like me. It is what it is. She doesn't have a valid reason, and can't nobody really tell me. She can't even tell you a valid reason. She just doesn't like me. So Jay got the short end of the stick because of what? What did I tell you before? I sensed it, didn't I? I've been knowing. So for everybody who wanted to know why I always quit, seemed like I quit, well, that's because I was being mistreated. I done said it before. Miss Jackie was mistreating me in the inbox. I was feeling conflicted. I was crying all the time because I knew she didn't like me. She finally admitted it, and she don't trust nobody. But anyway, I don't even care about that no more, to be honest.
And it wasn't like I just came to Auntie Leah and just strictly said bump her. I still was supporting her at the same time. Like
we both were.
I didn't understand that. I really didn't.
I told you. I said, don't go live with me no more. Save your friendship. Did I not?
Mm-hmm. Auntie Leah actually was trying to force me to you know what I'm saying, just to step back.
Yeah, I said she needs you. I told you. I said Miss Jackie needs you as her friend. Don't go live with me nor it's me no more. It's all me. All of the beef is towards me. I don't know why, but it is.
Do you remember what I told you when you asked me that?
You said no, because that ain't right, because you ain't did nothing. And you for the truth and you for justice, and I stand with that. I'm like, okay. And then boom, blew up. Crazy work. But anyway, I want to show you guys that this is not the first time. This is not going to be the last time. It has happened before many times, and it's going to still happen. When she can't control the narrative, when an investigator or reporter or whoever wants to put everything out so that the public can be informed, this is the same pattern. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this. Is what it is.
Saw him leave that morning,
and that's weird.
But he didn't come back that afternoon. He didn't show up that night. Nobody heard from him.
The teen's body was found in a rolled-up gym mat in a high school in 2013. His death ruled accidental.
Say my name and remember what you've done.
Right, Zelania Mitfee. Without Leah posting, somebody ain't gonna have no more content to post.
You can't continue to kill unarmed black people.
And it's about to be proven.
Get away with it.
But if Kendrick did die of an accident, how, with all that distrust, how could you even ever show that? But then on the flip side is they didn't treat it like it could have been a homicide.
Lowndes County Sheriff Ashley Polk announced officials were reopening the investigation.
Only angle is to find justice for my son.
Yeah, Beats, I was talking to you. You asked what about the case. If you want to know anything about the case going forward, go over there with Erica. She gonna let y'all know what's going on since she's the lead investigator.
Well, I'm just gonna say this. This has really taken a toll on me. I'm a very strong individual. I've held on for many months. I have been strong, persevered, try to ignore it, even though you got a whole troll form who will swear up and down I'm the instigator. They'll swear up and down I started it. They swear up and down it was me from the beginning. She told you to stop talking about her son. That's her son, blah, 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 blah. I am. Let's see who else gonna stop talking about him when I stop talking about him. I guess I just have to prove it. I will. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
And ain't gonna be no more content being able to be stolen and all that. Trying to erase watermarks and all that. We just gonna
you got it.
We're gonna see what's going on.
And I feel bad for Kendrick because I really was doing this for Kendrick. I was not doing this for anybody else but for Kendrick.
Just Kendrick.
But
again, I say for the people that's over here that don't came from over here from Erica and Miss Jackie Page, ask them why they haven't posted no video clips of all these screenshots that they've been posting.
It's just screenshots that they done took away the watermark.
I swear to God, I've been posting footage for weeks now, and I'm only quarter way through it. But what's the point? I got 75% of the footage that that I have left, and there's no point in posting it. And I do want to apologize to the public. I want to apologize to my supporters. I cannot listen. I'm ready to just snap in. And y'all know in the beginning, I ain't never acted nothing like this before.
Carrie Ann, we're gonna give you the proper answer.
Because I was about to give her the rude answer.
Okay, we're gonna take turns. We're gonna take turns and answer this question.
Okay.
Go. You go first, Auntie Lil.
Okay. First of all, I wouldn't ask that question if the tables were turned. I would not ask that question. If the tables were turned, I would want the world talking about my child, no matter who it was. So I can't even comprehend what you're even asking me. Any mother, and I am a grieving mother. Only thing is, I don't need justice for my $2. I know how they died. I don't need justice. Any grieving mother that I've ever encountered has never told somebody to stop talking about their child. So that question, I can't comprehend it. All right. Next.
Kyle, your turn.
Go ahead, Jay.
I go. I'm a father. I got plenty of kids. I got 7. But if somebody, okay, I have a question. The tables were turned, and you asked someone to stop discussing your child, and they didn't stop. What you do? What would you do? If the discussion was beneficial, which it has been beneficial, you maybe just not coming into the play of the whole situation. You don't know, but if it was beneficial and helping shine light on my child case, I agree with Auntie Lil. Ain't no way I'm be like, oh, stop because of this and this. She don't have no real valid reason of asking to stop.
Exactly.
Right? That's the crazy thing. Me personally, I wouldn't tell nobody that. I wouldn't care if they was making money. Because at the end of the day, if I'm not paying them to do it, why would I care about why would I care?
The only reason why you would care if that person, if something's in the file that you don't want the public to know, or I don't want the public to know.
And you see that person actually going in depth with it.
Right, into that direction and getting ready to find something. Like, for instance, the depositions that we read. There was no physical evidence. Everything that their attorney told them the answer to was, I don't recall. Down to the question to where the attorney said, well, how did you even get the idea that Brandon Bell and Brian Bell were the ones who unalived Kendrick? I don't recall. Things like that. They don't, I'm not saying this yet. Well, it appears that they don't want the public to know
certain things.
So, first of all, I'm not probably gonna have nothing like that. And if I, had a child that was unalived, if I'm going to accuse somebody of unaliving my child, I would have to have some type of evidence to where I'm not going to sue everybody and just be like, I don't recall. I'm just suing them just because they were at the scene. I don't know what they did. I don't know what they do. Well, why are you suing them? Mr. and Mrs. Johnson? Well, they were there. They were there, on the scene when they discovered my child's body. I mean, you just can't sue people for that. So maybe it was that. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but it was way before that. It had to be something that was way before that because we just read that last week. So
Come on, May. They want to party instead of find out what happened to Kendrick. Let them party. Y'all seen she was up there making posts early saying she need a DJ for the rally. She needs some line dumpers and some steppers to come to the rally.
Well, I mean, do you want to rally?
So what is the rally about? Because it just seems like this is a big family reunion in July.
Well, that's what it seemed like to me. So
And
anyway, go ahead.
And let me say this before you go back. Let me see. She said, why ask one person though? Exactly. Everybody is talking about the same case, the same thing. The only difference with Auntie Leah is she's talking more in depth about the situation. She's talking about everything instead of selectively talking about what Miss Jackie wants y'all to know.
Correct.
So that's the issue.
And
So if she got an issue with that, then publicly say that, but don't try to make it up under the guise of you mad because they were making songs and posting AI pictures about KJ. Like, come on, be fucking for real.
Correct. So I just want you guys to see that I'm not the first person that has been treated this way from day one. I'm not the third person that has been treated this way from day one. I want you to see the pattern. I want you to see the pattern of what destruction of whatever that's going on within her has done in people's lives.
Because more people.
I have gotten an email back from Jackie when I first saw it in my inbox.
The moment that Miss Jackie see that somebody is making some money or allegedly she think they making some money, that's when it becomes a problem.
And
why is it not a problem with Erica? All that engagement Erica getting on all her posts, you think she ain't making no money over there?
She the one who making the money. And let me repeat this. This is a well-known
scammer
out of Valdosta. So with all this tied in, bro, it don't make y'all question like what in the hell is going on? Like literally, bro. Like the only person that she cares about when it comes to getting followers and money and stuff like that, it's the people that she's connected with. And those same people isn't doing no real work. They just coming, taking information to find this and trying to make it like they done saying. But everybody will soon find out the truth about that anyway.
Yes, I mean they're probably friends. Erica might not be actually behind it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Erica playing right along with it. Let me tell y'all what my theory is. Me and JP was yesterday.
Well, let me say this real quick. She's in this file I got. She's in this file. She used to post it. She's in this file I got doing the same thing that she's doing right now. Why take a 4-year hiatus or longer, and then wait till I come back? I mean, not come back. Wait till I say, oh, let me just try to help. And then 2 months after I start posting, and then she comes stealing my stuff and all that. I mean, I ain't got time for that.
And that's the crazy part. Like everybody pay attention, man. What she be throwing out about us. It's the same scenario with the people on her side, but she does not say anything about it. That is suspicious work to me, bro. That is suspicious work. We are talking about someone that lived in Valdosta. They're supposed to be friends with her. Went for however long to talk about the KJ case, and as soon as
talked about it since 2017.
Right. As soon as Auntie Lil come, she pop up again. But why she ain't say that? If she want to say, oh, they knew about this, they knew about that. Everybody didn't know about that case the whole 13 years from the beginning of it. Everybody didn't.
And then when I would bring it up to Miss Johnson, hey, Mr. Johnson, I wasn't even interested. I didn't know who Erica was. I just saw somebody taking my stuff. I'm like, well, I don't know who this lady is, but my whole page is a replica. I mean, her page is a replica of mine. And
it's crazy though.
She got on live and said I was jealous and greedy, and I'm like, what?
Y'all, Erica shared one post. She reshared one post from Auntie in the middle of January. After that, that's when she started copying and pasting without giving Auntie her credit. So ask yourself why she did that. Erica was working with Scribe Jones.
Interesting comment. Interesting comment. So
I believe it's a squad of scammers.
I swear to God, if y'all let me play this video, you're gonna see that this is not the first time.
A squad of scammers.
Go ahead. One more thing.
And people
me and Jay think that Erica and Jackie working together to try to get that $500,000 and just using Auntie to get as much as information that they can so they can run to the sheriff's office and present it to them and collect the reward money. Go ahead, Auntie.
Okay. Well, I mean, at this point, I don't know what's going on. I mean, I'm not even gonna hold you guys. I don't know what's going on. All I know is that I trying to do a good deed, try to do it in Jesus' name, and not charging. I make about $3 to $5 a day, even though I work about 12 to 14 hours a day. With the videos and the paperwork and stuff like that. $3 to $5 a day. Proved it many times. I posted it. Have you guys not seen it?
That's the crazy part. We proving everything, debunking everything that we say every time, and people y'all still blind and dumb. Like
they ain't showed y'all. They ain't showed y'all not now screenshot, not now screen recorder of everything that they're alleging that we don't feel over here.
Right. I don't make a lot of money. I don't understand why people say clicks and views. You're doing it for clicks and views. I'm like, huh?
Just be talking. They haven't seen not one evidence of you just making a whole bunch of money off there. Just talking.
I mean, seriously, seriously, I made more money when I was talking about Darren Seals or Donnie Jones. I mean, all the other people that I used to talk about prior to KJ basically catching my attention. His case,
I think his case is bigger. It got more stuff going on in the KJ thing, but I feel like his was more popular.
It is, and I'm gonna go back to it because I really cared about that case. I just thought that Miss Jackie needed help, and I did. I helped, and then all of a sudden, I don't know.
Wait a minute, G-Shaw, what you said? Erica told me that the sheriff was supporting her business financially when she was in Valdosta.
And
okay, so I'll just be real with y'all. Here's a 7 days a week worth of wages. I mean, I don't have nothing to hide, man. I don't. Hold on. Let me stop sharing this screen. I'm gonna stop sharing this screen
and tell them to do this, and tell Miss Jackie them to do the same thing, and watch it blow your mind.
It's never been about money with me.
Let it blow your mind.
Why they over there on TikTok begging for money guns and roses and galaxies?
So this is last 7 days. I made $45.52. But how much work have I done in a week? A lot. I post videos all day long.
That's 72,000 engagement.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yep. And then I'll let you see 14 days. 14 days, I made $110. That's 2 weeks. I mean, I can make more than that if I wanted money working at a Dollar Tree part-time. Come on.
and ice cream, Gabby.
Last, what is this? 28 days. 30 days, $282.22. So I don't know what to tell y'all.
Erica to pull up her dashboard, y'all.
About it. So anyway, that's that. It's all a lie. It's all a big deflection. So that doesn't bother me. What bothers me is that you're telling people this, but yet you're getting $50 a WAP, $100 a WAP GoFundMe, $1,000 a WAP on your GoFundMe, saying that you have an attorney and have a legal team, and I know for a fact you don't. I know for a fact you don't. You know it.
Because she keeps saying that she keeps saying she gonna get some people for defamation, but you gotta have money to sue somebody.
Oh shoot, her people gonna pay for that. They so naive. They get up their whole check. I know. I ain't gonna lie, boy. They some smart behind people over there, boy. They smart to a certain extent. When it comes to getting that money,
they the new age panhandlers.
They smart now.
So anyway, so let's see how she did this lady. Hold on a second, y'all. Y'all just watch it, pay attention to it. It's horrible.
I had gotten an email back from Jackie. When I first saw it in my inbox, I was really excited because I wanted to go, even if it was off the record, and showcase the family what I had found. And I thought they would be really receptive to at least hearing it. They didn't have to believe what I had found, but I thought they would be receptive to hearing what I believed happened to their son. Wow, have I been naive here? Little did I know what was coming. Here was her response. We already knew you would get paid to lie on my son. We all know y'all work together. You are most definitely with the rest of the liars, despicable human being. May God allow the same pain for your family. I told them to watch you because I already saw your fake ass. So no, don't ever call me or contact my family again. And of course, Harrington would say that he helped allegedly got rid of my son's organs. But this, you know, another line, fake news lady. Y'all deserve each other. Sell your lies to your mammy or whoever listens. You are not stopping nothing. Shame on you, devil lady. You used my family and got paid off his stories. Then when you got what you wanted, a payoff on my dead son, you switched sides. I could have talked with you, but for this reason, my husband and I chose not to, and I'm glad we did. And I don't need your stance because there will be justice and you will be another racist clown in the book. Y'all prove me right every time. Can't trust y'all, period. To be perfectly honest, although I was in shock when I received that email, I had also heard from many other people that the same type of rhetoric had been used on them when they had tried to communicate with the Johnson family. So although I was surprised, I think somewhere in the back of my head, I was prepared that something like this might happen. So I had really always tried to quiet that voice in the back of my head and really try to be.
Ash did the same thing I did for months. I try to quiet it. I try to tell myself, oh, she just don't trust anybody. Oh, well, maybe she's just nervous. Oh, she doesn't know me. She doesn't know my heart. And I'm really trying to do this, you know, for her because I really do care, right? I would do the same thing that Ash did. Not lying. I would just take it. This is sick.
Hopeful of a positive outcome here. But it was pretty obvious now that that was never going to happen. Although I had never really been treated poorly by the Johnsons, I had also never been embraced. And as time went on, it seemed to me that it was a lot less about what happened to KJ and a lot more about blaming the Bell family. I had really seen and heard some harsh things on some of the different events that were held in KJ's name. At the 9-year anniversary protest for KJ, I had even heard a group talking about trying to ruin a wedding that was happening within the Bell family. When I heard this, I didn't really know what to think about it. I didn't know if it was just bravado or I didn't know if people were actually
shut up.
seriously
Hold on, let me
going to start
address
taking
Erica.
action. It was not until later.
If you don't get your get off my page with that fake ass
What
fake
the hell?
and desist. I don't know why you think I'm that crazy or that naive, ma'am. No, ma'am, I'm not. Get off my page. Get off my page. Okay? All right. Get the hell off my page, ma'am. Don't play with me today. Because today you will get it. You can get it all today. You can get it all today. Please believe me. Get off my page. I'm not in the freaking mood. And I don't want to cuss you out now. I don't want to cuss you out. But get off my stream. I'm trying to stay in my Christianity. And I'm going, if your city say you a scammer, that's what your city said, allegedly. Ain't got nothing to do with me.
I got them bitches mad again.
That I realized how disturbing all of this was. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to defend this one time, and then I'm going to get back to the fact of trying to figure out what happened to Kendrick Johnson. So you can call me a devil lady, a despicable human being, or a racist clown all you want. You have the right to your opinion. But I will not sit here and allow bigotry of any kind to slide past me without at least acknowledging it. The bottom line here is I don't care if you're black, white, purple, trans, gay, straight, tall, fat, thin, or identify as a Muppet. If you're a human being, I care about you. And I promise you, if you were being accused of murder and you had evidence a mile long showing that your alibi was ironclad, I would stand next to you and share that story with anyone who would listen. And I would do this no matter what you look like or who you preferred to love or who you preferred to be. White lynch mobs in the past would often go after minorities for crimes that happened, whether or not that.
That's exactly how my heart is. Like, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter. And like when I was telling you guys yesterday that I'm not a racist person, I'm not. I don't have that in my heart. That I would do it for anybody, and I respect. It's one thing that I don't agree with Ash on, and that is that I still do believe that the Bells has something to do with this. Okay? Because number one, Brian Bell lied on TV, right? There was no reason to lie that you didn't see Kendrick Johnson if there was no reason to hide something. And that's my opinion, right? The other thing is the Rick Bell thing where, you know, the DOJ must have had some type of evidence in their possession for a judge to sign off on those warrants. So no, I cannot ignore that. I can, and I know that Ann leave me alone tonight, okay? And I do talk to both sides when it comes to on my comments. I'm not gonna kick them off here. For what? For what? They may have something valuable to say. I don't know. Somebody else that some clue they may sleep up and say. I'm not a disrespectful person, and that's what an investigation is all about. Right? It's not one-sided. You put it all out there. And I know how to recognize fake ass cease and desist. All right? You cannot put cease and desist in the comments. All right? Just like I said, the Johnsons don't got a legal team. You ain't got one either.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. When you
let me come back on camera.
Huh?
I said, let me come back on camera.
She done pissed me all the way off. I'm gonna get back to Ash, but you know.
Hold on, Auntie. When y'all request these amounts of money from the community, and you tell them that it is going towards something, and when it don't, that's called scamming.
It is.
That is called scamming. I don't give a damn what you talking about.
I mean, you're not lying.
That's facts. That's called scamming. So we can say all we want to.
And this is what I will welcome. Take me to court. Take me to court. Because I'm going to have to go into discovery of evidence. And when we go into discovery of evidence, then you'll have to produce those, receipts of whatever you think that we're defaming you for. You know what I'm saying?
And it's gonna be real ugly.
And I didn't really.
You gonna get your friend Miss Jackie in trouble then. Big time. Big time. With all the other foundations that she haven't been filing the proper stuff so the community can see what's going on, you don't get yourself in trouble. Try it.
Please do. Because this is diabolical, man. I'm only here trying to have a calm conversation. And yes, I said what I said because that's what I feel and that's what I see. That is really what I see.
And come over here on your real page, not that other one.
Yeah, I mean, hit the link. Why not?
Come join the conversation. We welcome you, really, for real. No, seriously.
Yeah, Jag said follow the money. That's exactly what she said. She said that months ago. And when Jag doesn't want to touch something, I should have known better. I should have known better when Jaguar Wright came on my panel. And I'm talking about the Jaguar Wright. Yeah. Came on my panel and said, Auntie Leah, follow the money. I tried to look at this case some years ago. Somebody in the higher up said, don't touch it. Now, listen, but what Jag does for me is y'all so crazy.
Follow the oxtails.
Y'all are crazy, man. Y'all are crazy.
Stop buying your food. Stop buying the food that you cooking with these folks' money. Hell wrong with you.
Yeah, kitty. Yeah, kitty.
Here y'all go starting with me, man. I wasn't trying to be on no daggone.
I'm gonna say something about some Darren. We defaming you by scamming, and you're a well-known scammer out of Valdosta. Everybody, all the people in Valdosta coming to us telling us that. That's where we get it from. The people in Valdosta telling us that. What the hell are you talking about?
Ooh. Is that Shade Phaedra?
I'm trying to stay on track. I got an important message delivering. Y'all two won't even let me. Jesus, Lord have mercy. I got them bitches mad again.
I clocked them dollar signs and they ain't like that. That's all that is.
What does that even mean?
That statement right there.
Right there. What does that statement mean?
Play it one more time.
I clocked them dollar signs and they ain't like that. That's all that is.
What dollar signs did you clock that we didn't like?
I don't like the fact you clocking the dollar signs because you conning people out of it. You saying, let's get this and get this. Let's get justice for KJ. Send me some money. Send me some money. But why you're not using the money to get proper lawyers to fight the case? And
Well, I have it in writing that they don't have attorneys, so I would love for Miss Erica Miller, who came on my panel and thought that she can disrespect me in my house and didn't think it was going to be on site, to go ahead and execute that, because I do have the messages from Mr. Johnson that says it. So it is what it is. Let's move on. I ain't about to go back and forth.
Erica, you got till 10 o'clock to bring your ass up on the live. That's all you got to say.
I mean, I'm gonna let my nephews have it. I'm gonna let them. Can we get back to this, man?
That's right.
Okay.
Person committed that crime or not. They would accuse, point fingers, incite
Lord,
violence, and ruthlessly and unfairly take the life and torture their loved ones and families into silence and hiding. Because of this, we should all be willing to take a long, hard look at anyone who's unwilling to look at the evidence against the person they are accusing. It is okay to have concerns, and it's okay to talk about those concerns, but when you're talking about them, the goal better be that those concerns are based in reality and not just a fiction of your imagination.
Yeah.
Pause for a moment and think about this if you haven't already. The Bell brothers have clear, undeniable alibis. The one boy is clearly marked as being present in class, and you also see him on surveillance tape walking into that class at the same time KJ is last seen on camera. The other Bell brother has an alibi a mile long, confirmed by witnesses and confirmation of the arrival and departure time of the bus going to the wrestling tournament, and many other verifiable evidence markers, which clearly shows he was off campus far before KJ was last seen on camera. So if the scripts were flipped and the Bell brothers were black and KJ was white, and we could see that the Bells were being falsely accused because of the color of their skin, some might call that racist.
Sorry. Truth hurts. That is racist. We need evidence.
So what do we call it when the innocent boys are white and they're being accused because of the color of their skin or because of the fact their dad's part of the FBI? Instead of basing it on actual...
And let's be clear, I'm not saying they are. I've listed my reasons why I'm reserved about it. Okay?
Evidence that we can clearly see and verify. Believe me, I know there is fear, frustration, and anxiety about how minorities have been treated not only across the globe, but also here in our own backyards. I think, however, the worst thing we can do is flip this narrative out of frustration or wishing things were different. I stand for finding the truth about what happened to KJ, but I also stand in support of the Bell family and their innocence. I will finish the story of Dana Banks in the series just to prove a point, but then I'm going back to the main investigation.
And what was your goal with the rally? The congressional resolution declares
all of you rally donators
in the state of Georgia.
All of you rally donators, just pay close attention. That's all I gotta say.
And it's just a wonderful way to honor him because it's time.
What's crazy about what Dana says here, which I totally believe was lost, is that not only was the rally about wanting to get justice for Kendrick Johnson, but it was also about this congressional resolution, which would make a day of the year Kendrick Johnson Day in the state of Georgia, which is a really beautiful way to remember Kendrick Johnson. I was actually completely unaware that this was even part of the rally until I talked to Dana. I wanted to know so much more, so I started asking her questions about her communication with Jackie and how that went down.
I mean, there was open communication.
The sad part is she had us come to Washington, sitting in a muddy areas, talking on a blowhorn. It was totally a mess.
I originally wanted the front and center, the west front, a little bit closer to the steps, but due to the insurrection, that particular spot was still cordoned off and it wasn't allowed. So the next available was the spot by the reflecting pool, which is beautiful. So what if it was pouring down rain? Would you not be out in a muddy field? Doesn't matter where. It was at the nation's capital, and I know every bit of heart that was put into it.
So Jolly was off on a few things. I was not really sure what Jackie meant about what Jolly was off, but I asked Dana so she could help clear that up for me. Apparently, Jolly Ginger is a TikTok personality, and he had a lot to say about Dana and the rally. What surprised me in all of this is Jolly had a lot to say, but he actually never asked what Dana thought or what her experience was with Jackie. I do think it's quite dangerous to call someone a scammer without at least asking or acknowledging them to see what their thoughts are on it, and really give them an opportunity to defend themselves if they need to. On top of this, he goes into this really damning story about Dana Banks and then in a quirky way asks people to donate to Jackie Johnson. My fear here is if Dana did not scam Jackie, then this lie from Jackie appears to be the catalyst to get in donations. It is fine to ask for donations, but to do this on the back of a lie to garner sympathy so that more donations come in is really despicable.
Of course it was a white woman. Everybody meet Dana Banks. Now let me tell you how Dana Banks took advantage of the pain.
Well, guess what? I'm a black woman.
Of a black mother who lost her son and then scammed her. But Miss Johnson was not very happy. First of all, the rally was in a muddy field. She didn't like that. This is Miss Johnson's Cash App. Internet, do your thing.
I'm a travel agent part-time with my own business and put together what I thought would be the best package for round trip bus coach, hotel accommodations, and a meal. I was going to gift the meal and part of the travel. Initially, I had presented $250 package for each participant, and Jackie expressed that they would not be able to afford that. I'm assuming her family is what she expressed. There's no judgment there.
I think what really kind of concerned me here is why was there so much confusion over who was supposed to pay for what? We really need to stop and take a look at if Jackie really knew that she was supposed to pay for some of the expenses that she's saying Dana had promised that she was going to pay for and didn't. What's interesting here is Dana is an independent travel consultant, and she really made it seem like her job in the rally was to facilitate travel deals so that the family could get down there the cheapest way possible so that they could participate in the rally. Not that Dana was supposed to pay for anything, but instead that Dana was supposed to put the package together so the family got the best deal. So I really wondered who was lying here.
And this is where things get real ugly. After the rally, when Miss Johnson and all the other mothers got back to the hotel, they found out that the hotel rooms were reserved but not paid for. They tried to call Dana, who did not answer her phone. In fact, her phone was off and she was a ghost. So Miss Johnson had to come out of pocket almost $4,000 for hotel rooms for all these mothers that were already there with her. And then they couldn't get back to Georgia because the bus hadn't been paid for. So to get everybody back, Miss Johnson had to pay for the bus. $8,800. So $12,000 came out of Miss Johnson's pocket for a rally that Dana was supposed to put together.
I want to be clear about something. I was accused of embezzling money, taking donations, scammer and imposter. I had one fundraiser, and that fundraiser was on FUNDRZR. I elected not to do it on GoFundMe because I was very aware that Jackie had several fundraisers, and several meaning 3 or 4. So I didn't want folks to kind of be confused about. And so the particular fundraiser that I established was the Kendrick Johnson travel fundraiser.
Now, Dana has various fundraisers just like this where she was raising money on the name of Kendrick Johnson for this rally.
I really sat here and wondered where Jolly was getting all his information from. Even though he says Dana has various fundraiser, we were only able to uncover one fundraiser, and the fundraiser he shows on his video is also the one we were able to uncover.
Look at the amount, y'all.
The interesting thing about this is I want you to look at the number on that fundraiser. It's $250. I mean, $250 is really not a lot of money for a rally if you've ever had to put on a protest or a rally. Would you do all this work just to scam $250, I wondered? Jolly even went on to say more about the agreement between Jackie and Dana.
She told Miss Johnson, don't worry about it. She'll take care of transportation and hotels and putting the rally together. You just show up. We want to support you and your family.
Please know I don't have to lie. Dana is a scammer, and she used Kendrick's name for clout. Not one thing she promised she did.
Let me point this out. Just the beginning, the first sentence is suspect. Please know I don't have to lie. When you're not lying, you don't have to start it.
Yeah, everybody that lies says that.
Right. You don't have to convince nobody. You just come on and you just spill the tea. I mean, the very beginning of the sentence, I just was like, what? Okay. All right. So that lets me know that I ain't gonna call you no liar right out, but something the milk stinks.
And yes, I will be filing a police report. Mother of Kendrick Johnson scammed by white woman who she says used dead teen's name for profit and clout. The mother of Kendrick Johnson, the teen whose body was found rolled up in a gym mat at the high school in 2013, appears to have been scammed. Jackie Johnson says she was approached by a woman on Facebook under the guise of helping her prepare a rally for justice for Kendrick. In the end, the dead teen's mom was forced to pay out of pocket for unfulfilled promises.
There was a news article done by a hip hop publisher, SHUU, I don't know who it was, and the headline reads, Kendrick Johnson's mother claims that she was scammed by a white woman. Why not just a woman? You have to ask yourself.
So it really appears that Jolly Ginger and this SOHH basically just went off the word of Jackie Johnson and never even asked Dana what had occurred, which is really poor journalism. So obviously we see this article makes a very racist headline. Plus now Jolly makes more racist remarks.
Of course it was a white woman.
Of course it was a white woman. Give me a break. White authority from time to time has been accused of putting Black people all in the same category as somehow being bad, which is 100% horrifying. I think now in today's day and age, we all know talking about a race in this way is an inappropriate way to conduct ourselves. So why now are people still willing to do it? This is absolutely disgusting behavior. And those willing to stand beside people who are throwing out this type of rhetoric are no better than the racists that came before them. What a vicious cycle. The bullied become the bullies.
That's what
this
happened.
is a tale as old as time.
So
I really wanted to see more.
Again, I was bullied and I'm still being bullied. And I know a lot of people don't see it. A lot of people don't see it. But I'm being bullied. I asked a question in the case file. The whole world turns upside down. She posts a picture of my family, call me out all kind of names, and talk about my dead daughters. And she's an angel. She's an angel. I asked a question out the case file, so the world can make a decision of their own, which any investigative reporter would do. Even though I'm not really an investigative reporter, but on behalf of the public who wants to help Kendrick Johnson get justice. Everybody should know everything, just in case, like I said, something missed. I'm the demon. I'm the demon. This lady went all out of her way, planned a rally, went before a council, got a permit. You know what I'm saying? Just keep listening. Just keep listening. Just keep listening.
More evidence so I could understand this all better. Dana was so kind as to actually share her personal text messages with me between her and Jackie. I've isolated some of them to show to you. And once I read them, my heart sank into my stomach. The first point I want to talk about is when Jackie says the following. Not one thing she promised she did.
There will be a stage set up and tables and chairs. I have secured the west front of the Capitol, which is the most prestigious location for visibility.
So in a text on February 19th, almost 2 months prior to the rally, Dana outlines for Jackie what she'll be bringing to the table for this rally. So far, we know she wasn't able to get the location she wanted, which was the west front of the Capitol building. And that was due to the fact that there had been an insurrection and they weren't allowing protesters or rallies to go that close to the White House any longer. So she got another great spot by the reflecting pool. So maybe this is what Jackie's saying when she's saying Dana did not deliver. Dana goes on to say in her text message that she'll be supplying tables and chairs. Let's see if she met those promises.
After the $8 was deducted, that fundraiser yielded about $247. My husband and I came out of pocket close to $700. And these were for things like the podium, the chairs, marketing, printing of flyers. There was a substantial amount.
Dana was able to show me receipts for all the things she had promised. I had also seen those same items in the photos from the rally. So really, I kind of felt like she had honored what she said she was going to do. My other concern, however, was who was supposed to pay for the travel. Jackie makes it sound like from the quotes in the publications and from her own posts that somehow they were scammed out of money or left high and dry. Let's really look at these texts and find out who was supposed to pay for this trip.
Hi, Jackie. I hope you had a wonderful week. Just running the cost of the bus by you before I provide my credit card info. What do you think about round-trip bus fare to also include 1 night of hotel accommodations for $250 per person? That sounds fairly reasonable to me. Just getting your opinion first. Folks can also pay in installments too. Please let me know ASAP. Thanks. Love ya.
I find this interesting because that text is sent on February 11th, 2022. So if there had been any question about who was supposed to pay for the rally, now it would have been crystal clear. Now let's see Jackie's response. The $250, I know folks can't afford that. I thought that it was being accommodated. Let me know if I misunderstood. So it does appear that maybe there was a misunderstanding initially, but now Dana is clearly clearing that up. So if Jackie didn't have the financial ability or didn't want to have the rally, she could have at that point canceled it or just not shown up herself. Instead, they both continue on scheduling the rally. Dana even seems to be having difficulty throughout these text messages getting Jackie to confirm any sort of number that's going to be coming to the Washington rally. At one point, she even asks Jackie if there's someone else that can give her more information or that might be able to help her out with some of the questions she has. Again, in this text message, it very clearly shows that Dana is not the one responsible for paying for travel, and she's letting Jackie know what the cost is and what they need to do about the cost possibly being too high for Jackie and her family.
Is there a person that could assist me with determining who will commit to the bus trip and with some admin help? I just need a definitive head count to make it easier to finalize the booking. I am including dinner and the hotel stay along with the round trip bus fare to make things more streamlined. I just need to get the cost down. Is there an amount that you think would be easier for folks to manage? $250 was all inclusive, but I don't want to place a burden on anyone.
I had gotten it down to $200. There was always, I guess, an issue with folks being able to afford it. It wasn't that it was a lack of communication. I think that it was just a, reluctancy on Jackie's part, just finalizing things. In fact, at the very last minute, I had secured hotel rooms for, I think, 33 guests. And at the last minute, she had canceled it. She wasn't comfortable with the way that the hotel looked online. And so I was scrambling at the very last minute. When I mean last minute, I'm speaking, I think, 48 hours before the event, I was able to obtain the least expensive accommodations at the Marriott that Jackie approved. I had to secure a contract and provide my credit card number.
My team and I got our hands on the contract in regards to this deal with the Marriott. The contract is in care of Dana, meaning she is facilitating the deal, but the contract clearly states that Jackie Johnson and the Kendrick Johnson Foundation are responsible for fulfilling the contract. I have blocked out Dana's address, phone number, and email on this document. What I found even more interesting is that the contract clearly states what Dana said to Jackie throughout the text message, and that is that each person would need to pay their own way. Here's a quote straight from the contract. The following billing arrangements apply to guest rooms. Individual to pay all guest room charges. Cash paying guests may be asked to leave a cash or credit card deposit to guarantee payment.
Via text, Jackie understood that she was to pay a certain amount when she checked in. And so that was already finalized. There was nothing to do with that. She was to check in and the guests were to pay their portion. I want to make it clear, there was $250 raised from the travel fundraiser. And I really want to express that throughout the rally, I continuously asked Jackie, is anyone donating? Have you received donations? And it was always a firm no. There's no reason for me to doubt her. She has not disproven herself to me. And so I just assumed, okay, no one is donating.
So even though Dana clearly seemed to believe Jackie when Jackie said no donations had come in, Dana even asked her via text.
I do notice quite a lot of talk, but there is little action. Again, I'm not being direct. I haven't received a single email from anyone from your town offer any support thus far, which I told my husband was very odd. All the folks that have pledged support is from other states. Of course I don't get support from not one official, no anyone in the community, but family and a few people.
But now I know that is not true.
So she gave you the impression that not even a single dollar came in for donations from mid-January when you guys started doing this to the actual rally. She's saying not a single person donated for the rally itself.
Exactly. And then I also want to be clear that I had no access to her fundraisers. And so I want to be clear on that. Okay, so Jackie's fundraisers were Jackie's. I did not have any access to those. She did not have any access to mine, which was the fundraiser. After the $8 was deducted, that fundraiser yielded about $247. And that was my only purpose of continuously asking her if there were donations, because in a rally, there's expenses that are incurred. It's not that I took donations. In fact, I'm in the red. I don't expect to get that money back because it was well worth it, but it's not fair to this massive smear campaign.
How many people total did you think showed up at the rally?
Probably 60. Probably 60 on the large side, maybe 50 on the conservative side.
Did you feel that most of them had come up out of Valdosta, or had you had people local?
There was a few folks local. The majority of people were, I believe, family, but then there were the mothers as well, a group of mothers. I want to say maybe 7 or 8 that had lost their own children to police violence.
Yes.
Pause it.
Okay. What's going on?
I'm a witness to this. This is fast. Every single time I went to an event in KJ's in Valdosta, they did not have too many people that was from Valdosta there.
Yeah.
That's facts. I seen that with my own eyes.
But why? Is the question.
Make some questions.
Allegedly, they said that nobody don't fuck with the Thule family from Valdosta.
Why? It's the next question.
Allegedly.
But why? It's proof in the numbers. They don't show up. The last dinner and rally they had, I even got mad on Facebook and blew up and said, y'all in Valdosta and won't even go out with these people? And I got a slew of inboxes on why. But I'm not gonna say publicly why.
But
every little thing I say that, in the file or anything that I hear, it's a blow up against Auntie Leah. Leah. She the demon woman, that's the devil. She just want clicks and views and money. You ask yourself why the whole city don't show up. That didn't happen in Ferguson, Missouri, did it?
That won't happen with nobody else.
At anybody else's. George Floyd.
I've never seen that before. Douglas is small, and I know for a fact if something happened like that, man, Douglas is gonna step. And right. I don't understand, especially with a situation like that, how big it was. Mm-hmm. I don't understand. Mm-hmm. Well, I do understand, but
we understand now.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna speak our piece, and then I'm gonna take a vacation.
We're gonna talk about other cases the mothers that actually want the help.
Right. I'm gonna take a vacation. No way am I saying I'm not gonna never talk about Kendrick, because I'll be lying through my teeth, because God may wake me up at 3:00 in the morning and say, post this. And I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm not afraid of nobody. I don't understand why they didn't believe me when I said it and when I started. Nobody can scare me, and I can't be punked. It is what it is. And it's not about nobody but Kendrick Johnson. And I know who his mother is, trust me. But this ain't about Jackie Johnson. Not my book. It ain't about Miss Johnson. If you don't like me because I support the victim or I advocate for the victim, then this is not the page for you.
And for everybody that actually still, you know what I'm saying, like to see other cases and support real families that actually want justice and actually grieving, y'all can still stay on this podcast.
Right,
you know what
right.
I'm saying? We still gonna continue helping people as much as we can, because we do it from the bottom of our heart.
From the bottom, and and the mothers trust us, and they come on the platform and they tell their stories. We got somebody coming this Friday to tell her son's story, and we respect them. With Miss Jackie ain't never tried to come on the podcast. She's never tried to work with me. She's never liked me. She said that. You guys, what she does is she throws rocks and then she hides her hand. What that means is she puts the statuses up or the lives up, and then she deletes them.
Mm-hmm.
So that you can't see them no more. So if you're not there to catch it live, you don't know she said these things.
Yeah, you only get one side of what really happened.
Right. So then when I put up her post and show the world, they think that I did something, which in reality I didn't. And you'll keep seeing. Let's keep watching. It's almost over.
And so that was very, very touching. I noticed when Jackie arrived at the rally that I was not received well.
That's me.
I had printed out the program for the rally, and I believe she had asked me to bring up some posters or something. And again, just me, myself, and I. Unfortunately, I had left the big poster at home, and she was not happy about that. There was not an exchange of words, but the feeling. We didn't really interact much, but I think the icing on the cake was when Triana was scheduled to read the resolution for Kendrick, and she had a situation to where her flight was delayed or canceled due to an unruly passenger. And I think she didn't have a chance to give us a call until about 3 o'clock. And Jackie was really visibly upset about that. And in fact, initially, she did not want me to read the resolution, but the resolution was paramount. The resolution was the defining moment, if you will, of the entire rally. It was important because I know Triana worked so hard on that resolution. In fact, she was also responsible for passing the resolution for Ahmaud Arbery as well. And so she worked tirelessly for this. To have a day in January, every single day for the remainder of time for Kendrick is absolutely the most honorable thing. And it's been lost.
Do you feel like you delivered everything you had promised up front?
Absolutely. And in fact, I wanted to continue with advocacy, but I think Triana had posted a photo, I guess with all three of us, meaning myself, Kenneth, and Jackie, and Jackie adamantly said, take that photo down. At that point, I strongly felt...
Why? Was the photo AI? Was the photo AI? I want to know, was the photo AI? Is that why you were asked to take the photo? Is that the reason? Because that's the reason that Miss Jackie told the world about me and Jay. Was that the reason? No, that wasn't the reason, y'all. That wasn't the reason. Come on, man. Wake up.
As though it would really kind of be detrimental to my health and also my safety to continue advocating in any way for Kendrick, because even Jonathan, the co-lead after the
Jonathan, y'all hear that?
Said that it's very important
Jonathan
that we continue
Burris.
on a positive.
That is the first person I've spoken with on the phone about this case. He is the civil rights activist who's playing like he's somebody's attorney, filing $1 billion lawsuits and then filing a $10 billion lawsuit. Like, what? Come on, you're making a mockery out of this young man's death. You're making a mockery out of the Johnsons, and I said it. You're paid opposition. Allegedly, because I have to say allegedly, but that's how I feel. You don't have this, you're not an attorney. Obviously, that's why it keeps getting dismissed. I'm looking for a cease and desist from Mr. Jonathan Burris. Let me know when it arrives so I can tell him to shove that one as well. Let's go.
No, but how do you continue on a positive note when you're being labeled, a scammer and an imposter and, having ulterior motives?
So many of the statements that Dana was making here really rang true to me because I had very similar experiences at any of the KJ events that I had attended throughout the year of our investigation. Obviously, I'm with the media, so I don't need to be embraced by the subjects I'm telling these stories about. But I was surprised that after approximately a year of going to the different events that were held in honor of KJ, that I was really never made to feel like I belonged there.
Sound familiar? Does that sound familiar, guys? Does that sound familiar? Hence the reason why I always said I'm not going to cover the Kendrick case no more. I never felt welcome by her. I did by Mr. Johnson. Do you understand? Every time I would say that I'm not going to do it anymore because of the way that Mrs. Johnson treated me, Mr. Johnson would call and text, "Hey, Leah, give me a call. Leah, man, I've been trying to tell Jackie we can't lose Leah because, Erica, no, she can't do what you do. Erica too scared. You ain't scared. I told Jack." Say I'm lying. I got receipts. Mr. Johnson was for Leah because I really try to put out the facts. Now, am I perfect? No. Have I made a mistake or two? Minor. But one thing I ain't never goddamn did is took a blurry screenshot of footage, put it on Facebook, told the world this is them dragging Kendrick's body when clearly we don't see nothing. It doesn't do him any good. That picture and all the rest of the BS he putting. What did she do the other day, Kai? We have the footage, and it was a Lowndes County investigator, he was in all black, walking next to a deputy outside at night by police cars. I said, I cannot confirm for a fact what day it is. Did I not?
Right.
You don't have no timestamps. I said, could it be the 10th where we think that they initially discovered the body, or could it be the 11th? Did I not?
Right.
And then we walked this dude, this white man in black, and he has letters on the back of his freaking shirt, and it says LCSD. Because I stopped it and I said, what does those letters say? And what did you say, Kai?
No, Lowndes County Sheriff's Office.
This lady, the next day, or maybe later that night, took a screenshot of that video, told the world that was, I'm sorry, man, told the world that was Brian Bell in all black. That was a Lowndes County Sheriff deputy. And y'all believe it. Y'all believe it. I'm the lie. I'm the one put out misinformation, right?
Oh, we can't see you, Auntie.
You can see me.
I can hear you now.
I was screaming. May told me, "Mom, Auntie Leah, take the microphone away when you start yelling." I get hyped because you done told the whole world that was Brian Bell in black, and people that got the footage that you know you don't have. I have it. Y'all taking the footage, washing my watermark off. You taking screenshots because you don't have the footage, because ChatGPT can't clean up a video. It can only clean up a still photo. And you just told these people that was Brian Bell, and it wasn't. It was a Lowndes County Sheriff Department. I can't deal with that because I know for a fact it does them no good. My question is, why y'all allowing that? Why y'all allowing that? Why are you allowing the world to be deceived about this kid that needs justice? And I'm getting ready to cry again. Let me get off camera and play this video because I'm tired of looking like I'm soft, because I'm far from soft. I'm far from soft, man. It's just that I've been saved since I was 18 years old, and I don't like who I am on the inside, who I used to be, put it that way. That's buried. I want her to stay buried. But she's coming up. And you don't want to see her. Trust me.
Then she had the nerve and posted another picture which she put through ChatGPT so it could clean it up. Somebody in her comment said something about, oh, this camera, very clear now. Why all the other cameras blurry? That screenshot that she posted is clear because she put it through ChatGPT to clean it up. Then had the nerve and say, they was out there putting up the police tape the night before. How you know that and you ain't got confirmation or no timestamp?
You can't say that, right? What did Auntie say? Tell them what I said when we reviewed the footage, not a still photo. And we knew it was Lowndes County. What did I say?
What you say all the time. I can't confirm or deny.
I don't know what day this is. It may be this day or it may be the next day. I cannot confirm or deny. What did I say about that guy walking in the hallway who we thought was Kendrick?
You said I can't confirm it or not, but it looks like him. You didn't say for a fact that it was him. You said it looked like him.
But they told the world that lady said that was Kendrick. I know my son. That wasn't no damn kid. She's just a liar. Misinformation. What did I say about the kid saying that Kendrick Johnson was seen at the basketball game? That wasn't even me saying it. We just asked, why did they say it, right?
Yeah, they said it on their Student Edition podcast.
But she told the world, that lady over there talking about Kendrick was at the basketball game, I had to debunk that to make them shut up about it. I'm tired of having to debunk myself because half the people that I'm debunking to is people that's not paying attention. They only pay attention to something that I put up on my page to where she's defaming me. Or she said something horrible about me. And then they come swarm my comments. You provoking her, you this, you that. I'm like, how did you get that out of what you just saw? I didn't even respond back nasty. All I said was, I cannot. Laugh emojis. And I said, truth game. Here's my family or something like that. That was it. Right? That's all I put up on the caption. I didn't say nothing about Miss Jackie. Oh, I said I cannot with this imaginary beef, because that's what it is to me. It's an imaginary beef. I don't have beef with her. Matter of fact, If she would stop today, and this is how Auntie Leah is, and I know y'all don't like it. Y'all probably gonna smack my goddamn on hand, but this is how my heart is. Now I do it with a silver spoon, and stop and leave me alone and say, man, I was wrong about that lady. I'm sorry. I'll be like, open arms, Miss Jackie. Sorry, y'all. I got the love of God in my heart. Beat me up. It'll probably come back and bite my in the ass, but that's how my heart is. That's just who it is. Okay, that's just who I am. Anyway, that's all I said. I got hundreds of comments. It's your fault. She said stop talking about her son. First of all, she'd asked on the phone with a valid reason why. I just might have said, okay, Miss Jackie, all right, I got you, and backed up. But what you can't do is punk me. You can't bully me. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I teach my kids to stand up against bullies. So who am I not to stand up against a bully? If I can't show them by example how you stand up into a bully, then I'm not a real mother. You can't bully me into nothing. And let's be clear, I'm not being bullied into stopping as a method behind my madness. The world needs to see who really has it, the evidence, and who really has the files. So that's why I'm electing I'm going to step back. Miss Erica Miller, you can have it. I'm still praying. And I'm still working. You trust and believe I'm still working. But I'm not going to allow you to take anything from me no more. Put your name on it, twist it around, and deceive God's people. Not one more minute. Now send a cease and desist on that, ho. Let's go.
And felt like an outsider, and this really surprised me because the other cases I had worked on, the communities had really embraced me, and I had become very close with the families on each of these cases. I assumed this was a product of the contract that Jason Pollock had with the Johnson family, and the fact that they couldn't help out or be part of a documentary until January of 2023. After hearing Dana's story, however, and after seeing the cruel email from Jackie, I realized that this is just a pattern of behavior. When the rally ended, did you feel like this was going to happen, or were you shocked when you saw the blowback?
I was really not shocked. The animosity the whole entire time. I think I had gotten one photo with Jackie, but the whole entire rally, I could just feel, I mean, you could just cut it with a knife as far as the overall feeling, toward me. I didn't understand why. But I think the defining moment for me was when my husband and I were cleaning up after the rally, picking up the chairs and the trash and what have you, and then Jackie just left. She didn't say goodbye. Kenneth didn't say goodbye. And I mean, I wasn't expecting a thank you, I mean, I prayed with Jackie. There were beautiful moments with her, to where it wasn't about being black or white. It was about getting justice for Kendrick.
Sound like you, Auntie.
I mean, I didn't wake up one day and
she
say,
sounds just like me.
Let me scam somebody someday.
She sounds just like me.
It sounds like not only did you only ever
and let's be clear,
$247.
I don't care if she's a white woman. Let's be clear. That's just a woman to me. This is a woman who has God's love in her heart too. She's just a woman to me. And to be done like this hurts. While you over there talking about in the name of Jesus, and you got your one tooth, 12 a.m. evangelist Apachelis begging for $33.33 in the name of Jeremiah 33, chapter 33, verse 3. Ask for $33.33 via Cash App with its missing sad tooth. And I respectfully ask you to leave me alone. Because I see you.
It sounded like that money was used towards the rally, and you, out of pocket, came out even additional.
Yeah, quite a bit additional. A lot of different things were put into this rally that have been lost. And I pretty much knew when Jackie didn't say goodbye, that for whatever reason, she wasn't happy. And I turned my phone off until the next afternoon. That's no secret. I think anyone in my situation would feel the same way. I mean, there was no unfinished business. There was really nothing for me to answer the phone about. Everything was arranged. You know, I could provide all of the evidence, and it wouldn't matter because of the color of my skin.
Pitiful.
I mean, I'm hated because I'm a white woman.
Pitiful. All this evidence and information was really rocking me to my core. But it wasn't until I saw this next text message that this whole ruse came.
Wait a minute, hold on. Before we say that, before we show this, let's put on the record. What were we called today? Or was it last night on the live? Were we coons?
Mm-hmm.
I was a coon because I'm not racist. I don't have to be racist. I understand there's racism in every different race. I understand there's some horrible white people out there, but guess what? There's some horrible black people, horrible Asian, horrible, and every race got horrible people. That don't mean I'm going to hate every single person in the race because of the color of their skin. I'm not going to do it. And if you don't like that, this is not the platform for you. Period. Now I'm a coon. Okay. What kind of sound coons make? I need a sound bite. I need a sound bite because I'll be a coon if that's what you think I am. I don't even know what that means. All I know is when we all get to heaven, there is no color to our skin. Same thing we've been preaching for hundreds of years. We're going to reverse it and don't think that we're racist? Come on. Out of my heart. I don't want to nowhere near me. I got some beautiful white friends, Hispanic friends, Asian friends, black friends, Indian friends, just beautiful people. It's beautiful people in every race.
How many of us have them?
Friends, hey, listen, our own people over in Africa was the one capturing us and taking us to the damn slave ships. Period. Read your history.
Travel consultant who Dana had brought in to help her work with the travel arrangements for Jackie. At first, this woman was totally willing to help Jackie, but after a short period of time, she let Dana know that she no longer wanted to help out with the travel arrangements. And Dana at first wasn't 100% sure what that was all about. I also want to mention that this woman works with Dana and she also happens to be black. I'm only mentioning this because I think some of these facts are interesting to this case, even though they shouldn't matter at all.
I ain't
Here are the messages
woman.
between the other travel consultant and Dana following the rally.
Boy, did God show me a thing or two. Mission complete. So glad it's over.
I saw that in her when I talked to her. I don't like how she spoke of you. I told her, are we talking about the same person? I know your beautiful heart, and it made me mad to hear her use racial slurs and other things towards you.
See? Now right there confirms my suspicions. Your words are safe with me, but I'm definitely praying for her. She needs Jesus in a very profound way. Love you, sis.
And I mean, for me to be used as a scapegoat, that's what it feels like.
Well, hello. I'm a scapegoat. That's what's happening to me right now. And you know what? 90% of the people don't see it. 90% of people don't believe or see right now that I'm being an scapegoat. The one who started up talking about, the world talking about Kendrick again. Yes, Miss Jackie talk about it. But I ain't never seen Miss Jackie drop nothing but an autopsy photo and an outrageous rape baiting sympathy intriguing status. Where oh my god, I'm just saying not one narrative report, not even an autopsy report, no deposition, waffles, no syrup, jelly, no jelly, nothing. Simple as that.
I said what I said.
Indeed.
Speaking ill about Jackie because, I'm praying for her. And I say that with conviction because I can't imagine losing a child. But, you know, I think this has turned into so much more than grief. I mean, it almost feels like greed now.
And that is it. She said it almost feels like greed now. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? What do you all think? Let me know in the comments. What do you all think? And I tried not to act up. Auntie tried not to act up. I really did. J9, what do you think? At the end, it almost seems like greed now. Isn't that what you?
Man, I've been saying it for a long time now.
Who's been holding you back from saying it?
That's it.
Me.
I'm gonna tell. It's something I want to say too about the ashes. I disagree on one part, but
I do too.
But I understand. Okay. But I understand why she said it.
Me too. Unfortunately, I do.
And it's the part about the bills. I disagree on that part. But I don't think she was doing it intentionally to try to push a narrative and everything. She was going strictly by
evidence.
And
there is none, unfortunately.
There ain't none. You know what I'm saying? But that was probably way before we discovered the footage of him walking side by side. But even then, that could have been chopped and screwed. I mean, I don't know.
No. That was after.
That was restaurant footage was the top chopped and screwed.
No. See, what she said was, and see, I didn't play this part, but the previous, she said, she tried to tell Miss Jackie and they didn't want to hear it, just like I did. I tried to tell Miss Jackie and they didn't want to hear it, that I'm not saying Kendrick was not murdered. I'm saying that there is no evidence that the Bell brothers murdered. But I'm not saying that he's not murdered. But it's so tunnel vision that if any type of gear or way to maybe somebody else, like Bo Webster, we read in the deposition, right, of Mr. Johnson's. Bo Webster was a private investigator that was hired by Cheyenne King, the attorney of the Johnsons. Bo Webster had 5 additional suspects that needed to be investigated and questioned. Do you know what happened? What happened?
Got kicked to the curb.
They fired Bo Webster, just like they're trying to do me, but I can't be fired because I was never hired. I'm choosing to step aside to prove a point.
Well, I still believe like she still wasn't trying to push a narrative and try to.
No, she wasn't. She clearly said that true investigative reporters investigate whatever path the evidence leads. And that's all I was trying to do while people are under my status saying, what did he has to live have to do with it? You're just being messy. And she twisted that question it said that me and Jay said that she didn't raise her children. Nobody never said that Miss Jackie never raised Kendrick or Kenyatta or Kenneth Jr. Nobody said that. Go back and look at the lives for yourself. No, you don't want to look for yourself. You rather just listen to her and run with it and send your $50 and $100 GoFundMe every week or two. That's what you want to do. Fine with me. I can't save the world. I only can save those that want to listen and want to really open up their eyes and want justice for Kendrick Johnson. Even in a rally I heard today and I wanted to play this video, but we're running out of time. It was a rally. Mr. Tooley was talking, and it was a rally. She said the mothers that say that they killed the wrong child are wrong for saying that when they want to stand up for their child. They wrong for saying that. You killed the mothers would say, well, you killed the right child because I'm going to stand up for my kid, right? She told the audience, you killed the wrong child, but you got the right mother. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? This is about Kendrick. And only Kendrick. And rightfully, I can still talk about Kendrick. So that's why I say I'm on vacation. I didn't say I was going to quit. On vacation. I'll be back. I love y'all. I love this kid that I ain't even never met. I love Darren Seals, man. I ain't never met Darren Seals. I love everybody. Danye Jones. I ain't never met Danye. Everybody who has been unalived, unjust, I love them. And it's a love that God get. And I'm not the only one. I know that y'all love them too. Or y'all with me be over here. Oh, yeah, we got about 30 trolls. They about to go carry bones. You know,
we had one to make themselves known too.
We had a couple of them.
But they will only show you a lot because we're saying, we about to start talking about other cases. So if she entertained it, they're gonna show you evidence again that that's what she's for.
She gotta
for the drama.
She gotta keep this going right here. Go ahead, keep talking. Keep talking. I gotta pull up something. You put something in the chat earlier. She gotta keep this going.
Gabrielle said cereal, no milk.
Listen,
cereal,
hold
no
on.
milk.
He needs some milk. Listen, I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see this real quick.
All right.
Can y'all see this? Let me put it up big. Let me see if I can blow it up. Y'all can see this?
A little bit.
This is the $1 billion lawsuit. Let me see if I can blow it up.
Zoom in some.
He was already maximized. I done made it worse.
You got to widen that thing or something.
Zoom in.
I don't see no zoom in.
Well, hold
on. Hold on.
Or press Control and plus.
On
your keyboard. Yeah, just press Control plus.
It done got smaller. Hell.
Oh.
I wonder if I do what happened if I do minus. It's not gonna do it. Hold on. I know how to do it. I want to show y'all something. Hold on a second. And I don't care who gets, because this is facts right here. I don't care who get mad. It's facts.
Public records.
Share.
There's Grove said we had the ability to make it bigger.
Hold on a second. I gotta close out some of these.
We gonna let Miss Erica Miller.
You don't care about no dang on
We gonna let her be the lead investigator and see what she come up with. We gonna give her about 2 weeks and see what she gonna do.
I have no idea why Miss Miller thought that I was that naive.
Just watch her page, y'all, and you gonna start seeing all these recycled posts over and over and over and over and over again.
Can y'all see this?
Nothing new.
Yep. Can y'all see this?
Mm-hmm.
This is the $1 billion.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's better.
Where does it say attorney at? Attorney is blank.
Wink, wink, wink.
Yeah, where are my sound effects?
Hold on, y'all.
Attorney is blank. So this legal team, this narrative that we have a legal team is false. Okay? I said what I said. Because we're your attorney. And I got more receipts with this. So go ahead and sue me so we can go ahead and go into discovery so I can prove that's what he said. Okay?
Who said that?
All right. So, right? Okay. And this is not even this is me trying to save my people. I believe that God is tired of his name being used in Jesus' name. The blood of Jesus. Stop! Stop doing that. I think that pisses me off the most. That's my Lord. That's my best friend you lying on. And think that he gonna tell you something bad about my daddy? Ain't gonna tell you nothing bad about me. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me show you one more thing, and I'm gonna get on up out of here. I mean, cause it's receipt time. How much did she raise for that billboard that ain't never went up? With the AI photo?
That's $4,500, right?
And they came back a week later and said they need how much?
$500 because it costs $500 monthly.
But where the 45? And then Mr. Evangelist, no sad too. He's online every other night begging for what?
What he beg for, Jay?
Yeah, funny.
I ain't funny. I'm showing receipts now.
Various growth. That we don't have no evidence of that, but actions. It really makes you think and skeptical.
So we have all right. So we have all these, donations going for a legal fund that doesn't exist.
Show the other screenshot where I show you what it was supposed to be used for.
Okay, but just take a look at that. There's no legal team.
There's no.
I clocked them dollar signs and they ain't like that. That's all that is.
Whoa, is that what she said? Because that's what she said. That's why she said I didn't like. I didn't care about your dollars, ma'am.
$80,000, no legal team.
Let me stop sharing it. No, these are recent donations. Hold on, because they need a billboard and a legal this make believe ass legal team. Sue me, I ain't got nothing for you to take. Number one, I do just like the Johnson did. Shit.
Here, kitty. Here, kitty.
Here I go. All right, hold on. Jay, I'm looking. This is way up somewhere. And then I'm gonna let y'all go. Because this really wasn't a troll live. It was an educational live. But it really wasn't a troll. But I'm hoping that some of my people get it. If not, I can't help it. She's about to really dog me out. But I swear to God, this time, I ain't even gonna say nothing. Whatever.
We're gonna let her have this time.
Yeah.
Let me see that. Yeah.
Tag me in it because it's somewhere way up.
One time before too.
Didn't the Johnsons tell us that she drove KJ to school while he's looking for that? Didn't she tell us that she dropped KJ off at school? Ain't that what the narrative has been for 13 years?
Yeah.
Can anybody interpret this for me, please? Can you read that? Because I'm trying to understand it. Because she said she was a Lowndes County bus driver and she dropped off KJ that day at school. But it kind of threw me off because Lydia, we got a new member in the building. Thank y'all so much. It's various ways to support the channel. I appreciate you so much because we do need it because she has really destroyed my channel. But I don't want to beg because they already be lying on me. But if you want to be a member, it's $2.99 a month on YouTube, 99 cents on Facebook. You can also donate via Cash App, via PayPal. We never beg. We never say it's required. You can also send a super chat or a super sticker. Thank you so much. And you don't have to do anything either. We're going to love you just the same. Somebody read this for me. Come on, Kyle.
Ferris Gross said, I emailed Jay-Z team over DJ Danroy Henry instead of the parents because where the billboard funds go, it was $200 a month.
That is not what I got up there on the screen.
It was up there, and then you took it down. You want me to read this narrative report?
Right.
Okay. All right. So this is the Lowndes County Sheriff's Office narrative report. It reads, on the 11th day of January 2013, at approximately 00:30 hours, which is 12:30 in the morning, I, Sergeant Roby, was dispatched to 920 Ponderosa Drive, Valdosta, Georgia, 31601, in reference to a missing person. Mm-hmm. Upon my arrival, I spoke with the complainant, Jacqueline Johnson. Mm-hmm. She stated that she drives school buses for the Lowndes County Transportation Service. And in the morning when she get ready to go to work, her son, Kendrick Lamar Johnson, date of birth, October 10th, 1995, rides with her. Mm-hmm. Mrs. Johnson stated that on this past date at approximately 6:30 hours, which is 6:30 in the morning, Kendrick got on bus number 34 and rode it to Lowndes High School. Mrs. Johnson stated that after school, Kendrick supposed to have went to the basketball game, and when the game was over, he was to call a family member to come pick him up. Mrs. Johnson stated that at approximately 2300 hours, which is 11 p.m., after she did not receive phone call from Kendrick, she stated that she went to Lowndes High School to see was he still there. It went away. Oh, there you go. Mrs. Johnson stated that after she was unable to locate Kendrick, she went home and called 911. Mrs. Johnson stated that she did not know any friends that Kendrick would be with, and he is always home around 23:30 hours, which is 10:30 p.m. on school night.
Can I say something real quick? I ain't going home to call 911. I'm calling 911 right at that school. I'm not saying that's suspect, but I'm just I'm hysterical. I'm desperate. I don't know how I could have made it home.
Like she ain't had no phone?
Right, to call 911.
So you know how to drive to the police station?
I'm not sure. I don't want to put any speculations out there. I just find it odd. But keep going.
Mrs. Johnson stated that the last time she saw Kendrick was approximately 6:30 hours, which is 6:30 a.m. And he had on a white and orange shirt with gray jeans and gray and white tennis shoes. I spoke with Mrs. Johnson at 0400 hours, which is 4 a.m. She stated that she still have not heard from Kendrick. Kendrick Lamar Johnson, a black male, date of birth, October 10th, 1995, 5'10" height. He weighed 165 pounds, slender built, shoulder length, dreadlock hair, brown eyes, and black hair.
Okay. I want you to go back to the last. I want to
the
draw
last
your
sentence on the first paragraph.
Yes.
Mrs. Johnson stated that on this past day at approximately 6:30 a.m., Kendrick got on bus number 34 and rode it to Lowndes High School.
Does that mean that he got on the bus that day and she didn't take him to school? Or did she take him to school? That's what I'm confused at, because she read the whole paragraph again. And I need the truth game to help me interpret it, because I don't want to say the wrong thing. And that's what we do on this channel. We discuss things. We don't put things out there that's not as a fact or true. But this reads funny to me. I need your opinion on what your interpretation is. If you will, help us. Read it from the beginning.
On the 11th day of January 2013 at approximately 12:30 a.m., I, Sergeant Roby, was dispatched to 920 Ponderosa Drive, Valdosta, Georgia, 31601, in reference to a missing person. Upon my arrival, I spoke with the complainant, Jacqueline Johnson. She stated that she drives school buses for the Lowndes County Transportation Service. And in the morning, when she get ready to go to work, her son, Kendrick Lamar Johnson, date of birth, October 10th, 1995, rides with her. Mrs. Johnson stated that on this past day at approximately 6:30 a.m., Kendrick got on bus number 34 and rode it to Lowndes High School.
Okay. Does that mean that, did he get on a bus and go to Lowndes High School? Or does that mean that she took him on her bus? That's so confusing, because she's told the world that she took him, but then she told him that he got on bus number 34 and rode. How do you guys interpret it? Please put that in the comments, because I'm trying to understand it and I don't want to read it wrong.
I would need clarification on if in fact she was driving buses at that time. What was her assigned bus number for me to make my
wouldn't you say that I took him to school on my bus number 34?
Yeah, I would just outright say that I took him to school on my bus.
Okay. All right. So I might be interpreted wrong. That's why I won't say it as a fact. But in the in the series that we just got through watching, I heard Lydia, her aunt, say what she said. She saw him, before he left. Basically, is that what she said?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm kind of getting confused. And all those details match. All those details matter. And this is not, and let's be clear. She was in distress, right? Her son was missing. So this is not a necessary dig, even though some people is going to say it's a dig. It's me trying to gain clarity of what really happened. if that makes sense. Because under the stress, you may leave out small details, right? Bus number 34 may be the bus that she drove, so it very well may be that, yeah, she did take him to school on bus number 34. But do you see how some questions need to be asked?
Yeah, for clarifying reasons.
Okay, so Ann says if they rode together, wouldn't the last time show she saw him not be 6:30 when she says he got on the bus? I mean, that is true because school started after 7. That's why I'm asking everybody. And everybody knows that I ask questions. I don't state things as facts. And don't get on me because I know you be trying to get mad at me sometimes when I, but we don't care. You don't believe he was murdered. I do. We have a mutual understanding of that. And that's why it's okay for you to talk to the opposing team because you can come to a mutual respect. She believes it was an accident. I believe it was a murder. But we debate. What's wrong with debating? There's absolutely nothing wrong with debating.
Sylvia said she really didn't sound distressed in that 911 call. I'm just saying.
Okay. Sylvia, act right. Act right. I'm trying to, get clarification, but I'm just giving you an idea or an example on why I ask clarifying questions.
I would like to know, did she go to work that day? What time did she get to the school? What time did she actually get to the school to see if the school knew anything about his whereabouts? That hasn't been clear. And then also too, they've all said that they was at the school literally all day, correct?
Okay.
Correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
So at some point, you guys remember that Kenyatta got word that Bruce Brown had some involvement in it, and they all got in the car and went wherever he was at. So that means you had to leave the school at some point in time to go do that.
Yep. Yeah.
There might not be too much of a relevant question for everybody.
Right.
And then in the 911, call report, it says that the address was changed. So I'm asking clarifying questions and getting attacked for it. What does that matter? She raised her kids. I still got somebody talking about it today. I ain't never said she ain't raised her. I've never said that. And nobody can prove it because it don't exist. Not one time did I say that Miss Jackie didn't raise her kid. Okay?
Nope.
But in the 911 call, it says the address was changed. So I had to ask the clarifying question. All right, you don't believe me? I'll pull it up.
Maybe.
Y'all,
Man.
and I'm gonna pull it up, and then I'm gonna let y'all go.
Man, you so damn funny, bro.
All right, hopefully I can blow this. I see I'm gonna have to download it. Oh no, I can blow this one up. All right. So, hold on. Y'all see this? I want you to draw your attention to the last sentence. What does it say?
The address changed to 920 Ponderosa Drive at 12:48 a.m.
Right. The address was up. It changed. The 920 Ponderosa Drive was Miss Jackie's address at that time. So why was it an address? Why was it an address change? I mean, you got to question everything in an investigation, right? You question everything. You re-examine every piece of evidence. That's not a jab. Because in my mind, even though I know the comments, some of y'all, we were seeing how she's acting and, things are going left and she doesn't sound distressed. I get that. But it's a possibility. I mean, if I was, get the smirk off your face.
Who?
J9, you was the first one to say who, because you know who I was talking to.
Now, somebody asked me to smile. I ain't been smiling.
Eden May, calm down. All right. So I'm hoping that people get why I'm asking questions. when there's discrepancy in paperwork, it does not matter which side the paperwork is on or who it belongs to. Does it not need to be investigated? Does it not need to be questioned?
Mm-hmm.
But even still, people gonna leave this live and they still gonna say bad things about me. Oh, I'm waiting for the backlash, but this time, y'all, I ain't got nothing to say. I'm just gonna stop posting. I am taking a break, a mental health break. I'm a grieving mother myself. This woman gonna told her whole troll form, go. We need to find out what happened to her dead daughters, where her dead daughters at, and it was okay. You right, Miss Jackie? Let's go. Unbelievable. It's bad human beings, right? Every race has bad human beings, evil human beings. The color of the skin don't make you evil. I said what I said. What y'all got to say before we head on out, y'all? I love y'all. Y'all always show up for me.
Mm-hmm.
Anything y'all want to say before we head out with our anthem?
Man, show what I do.
I live rent-free in that whole head. I live rent-free in there. I got them bitches mad again.
Lord have mercy. And listen. Please. Do not go out here saying that that's my voice. That's not my voice. That is Miss Jackie at 55 years old. Acting like that. Okay? Not me. That's not me. So please don't go out and go out here talking about y'all keep playing this sound by time and you saying I got them bitches mad again. That's not me. I love y'all. Until next time, I need to take a day off to regroup. I got to get into this new case that we have a guest coming on. I believe it's Friday. She's gonna tell us about her son. We're gonna dig. We still got other cases. We got Shaneri. She's probably gone. Update on Jimmy Williams Sr. Stephen L. Johnson. We still got him, and we got a plethora of more cases. But I dedicated my whole life to Kendrick Johnson. I'm not reciprocated. I'm not appreciated. I'm not wanted. But I ain't gave up on y'all, the world's nephew. And I'm sorry, Miss Johnson, that's your son. And please believe, we know who laid down and had him. And right? We know who laid down and had him. But we love him. Period. Let's out. Let's go. Love y'all. Y'all know what to do. Turn up before we roll out.
Peace out, y'all.
Stand on fat. If it don't add up, you don't rock. No feelings in it, we ain't cool. Standing 10 toes on the truth. No cap, no spin, no disguise. No, see through every lie. We do pressure on them every time. Crush truth game, never fall in line. Never don't move out rumors, I verify first. If the story's shaky, I dissect every word.
Everybody drop truth game in the comments.
I don't play with assumptions. If it don't make sense, I'm pressing the button. Independent mind, I don't follow the crowd. If the truth get buried, I'm digging it out.
Hey,
talking loud, but they stand on nothing. I'm building a case while they building discussions. No bias in my lens, I don't lean left or right. If it's wrong, I'ma call it on sight. Every claim get tested, every angle review. We don't chase opinions, we align with the proof.
Love y'all. Give me 24 hours, y'all.
We won't prove. Standing 10 toes on the truth.
Hey. And this is an AI song I wrote. And I love it.
Every time. Pressure truth game, never fall in line. No shortcuts taken, we follow the trail. Even if it led somewhere people won't tell.
And they hate it.
Who involved, I don't care who it hit. Truth don't pick expose what it is. Every detail matter, I'm zooming it in. From the start to the end, where the gaps where it been. If the timeline off, then the story collapse. And I'm bringing it up, I ain't letting it pass.
Thank you very much.
We don't fold under pressure, we applied it instead. They be hoping we stop, we apply it again.
We ain't stopping, never gonna stop.
We ain't moving for nothing. Yeah. Truth gang solid, yeah, we stand on something. It don't matter where it lay.
We go.
It don't matter what it shows. We know truth ain't easy.
Love y'all again.
But it's
peace and love.
Necessary, yeah. Truth over everything that's lost. That's all. If it don't help, we don't rock.
Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for coming. Please like, share, and subscribe. Come back again.